This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. Today, two NFC clubs going head-to-head, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting, an onside kick to start this thing. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. Now, there's two sides to every coin. You come on the road, you get the onside kick to start the game. What a boost, but you don't get it. And now your back's against the wall a little bit.
You're exactly right. You nailed it perfectly. And so many ways to go at it when you're on the road. You think to yourself, well, if we start on defense, we blitz them early, try and create a big play. If we start on offense, we throw the big pass downfield. In this case, they said, forget all of that. Let's do it on special teams and try and catch them off guard with an onside kick unsuccessfully.
They'll run on first down with Dallas.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45. Yard line. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on second down.
They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker.
A nice opening right away as he'll maneuver his way up to the 32-yard line. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
On second down, it's Walker.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th. Smith.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, Smith.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Giants are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Ball on the 39. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flushed out right. Complete to the running back, Matt Breida. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. We're scoreless after 1. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, look at that, Chuck. A rookie picked the rookie on that play.
How about that? Is that rookie-on-rookie crime? But you know what happens, too. If you're a rookie defender, you tend to adjust to the game a little bit quicker than if you're a quarterback. Too many things still going through his mind. And on that play, the rookie defender won the battle.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down.
Out of the gun, Walker with it.
And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Jihad Ward in on the tackle.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Throwing now is Geno.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted.
And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, an 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Giants post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Bullock good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
To return, Reek Woolen. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
On second down, here's Smith.
He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Throwing on third down, Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. The Seahawks will call on Michael Dixon on fourth down to punt this one away.
And back deep, Gunnar Olszewski.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Give him the third down conversion. 5 yards on the play. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The Lions move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies will try and force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again.
Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right.
That ball caught by Slayton. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. He'll look to throw.
Now this thrown deep for Slayton.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. They'll throw now on the final play.
Now this thrown deep for Slayton. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Reek Woolen, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3.
And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half.
There he goes, right side.
Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20, Saquon Barkley.
Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley, his second.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle.
Amir Smith-Marset now from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Already here, they'll audible to something else. First play, and Young is going to throw it.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that falls incomplete.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Young here, you can see changing the play.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, it was hit at the line of scrimmage and intercepted.
Picked off by Boye Mafe.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
From the end zone is Smith-Marset. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Yeah, we dominate today.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. That one a first down pickup of 8. Now they'll audible to something else.
1st and 10, Young. Lets it fly for Thielen.
That is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. The slot man in motion right.
He's going to get it on the jet sweep.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Young will set to throw.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, it certainly felt like he was going to challenge this defense no matter what, and he stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost edge of the zone coverage, and they were more than ready for him. The problem now is if they are limited in what they're doing throwing the football, they got to figure out how to move it without being able to throw it to the outside and throw it downfield.
And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Walker to start the drive.
A strong running.
To the 43, 2nd down. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
3rd down and 6.
Now Smith.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
On 1st down, Smith.
Going right back to Smith and Jigba.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Smith. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
Kenneth Walker, 32 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, and we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
So from the 26-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8.
Young. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Panther 1st down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. 3rd and 4.
Here's Young from the shotgun.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
In motion is Chenault. And they'll run on first down with Hubbard.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
2nd and 9. Now Young fakes a sweep and looks to throw off play action. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Wow, this one, it is getting out of hand early. They add a pick 6 to the ledger now. 3-score lead still in the first half.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami.
Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Miami Dolphins.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. Well, now how about this return? And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
Tua sets up to pass it.
That's going to be caught by Waddle.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Tua going to throw.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good gain.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher, and that's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
On first down, Tagovailoa escaping the pressure right. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, 28 yards.
And the Dolphins are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up first and 10
at their own 23.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Sticking with Walker on second down.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, here's Walker.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They'll try the air now with Smith.
Throw out wide to Walker.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. Now Geno. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 43.
Now to the ground. Here's Walker.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 6-0 our score after 1. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
And going right back to Walker.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's Smith.
On the slant, here's Smith and Jigba.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 14. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Geno now to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Smith will stay out there. The offense is going to go here on 4th down. They snap it to Smith. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing.
Here's Achane to start the drive.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Looking to pass. Tua.
This one thrown underneath to Achane.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
But it certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half,
That may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Achane gets it from the gun.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. It's a slant to Hill. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Setting to throw on first down is Tua.
Buying time to his left. He's got it at the 15.
A big play there just before halftime. 47 yards.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Achane will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
They're going to try and run.
And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
The final shot here before break. Smith. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So the two teams will head to the locker rooms here in Miami with the Dolphins on top. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Gino is going to get this complete to Walker.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, Big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
The Smith throw caught here by Metcalf.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 35.
Straight ahead, Walker.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
This is 2nd and 8.
Now it's Smith.
Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Smith.
Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. Touchdown! Jackson Smith and Jigba.
23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Seahawks are back within a score.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll make our score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Here comes 3rd down and 7. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
Again, it's Achane.
Nifty move. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
4 yards the pickup, first down. Up the middle they go with Mostert.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in.
Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll run for it with Achane.
And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg. He'll buy some time right.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Forced out to his left. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Big article in the paper this morning talking about how they wanted to get chunk plays in the run game. Well, early on, there's a good one.
There isn't for guys on defense. They've got to remember the old adage. You've got to meet force with force, and if you don't, you get run over, as they did on that last play.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
They go play fake. Mahomes flushed out right.
Oh, he tried to fit it in back over the middle, and it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20. This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle.
Lawrence looking to pass on the first play.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards right off the bat, and a quick first down.
Straight ahead, Etienne.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Here's Lawrence.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's going to launch it for Washington.
A battle for it, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Cray Brown. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Walker now on 1st and 10.
And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Throwing now is Geno.
That is caught.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
From the 46, here's a 2nd and 4. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
10 yards and a Seattle first down.
And from the gun, here's a handoff to Charbonnet.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now Smith.
He'll get that to Charbonnet.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Out of the gun, a give to Charbonnet.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Walker.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Here's 3rd and a few inches. They'll try for the first with Walker.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first.
And Walker once more.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Ken Walker.
A 16-yard touchdown run.
And the Seahawks go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Extra point up and through by Myers.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. As they've got it as we resume action. From the end zone, it's Dearness Johnson. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Trey Brown. And the Seahawks are going to have it here just past the 20. This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle.
And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Again, it's Pacheco.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. 46 yards rushing for him now to this point. From the 29, here's the 2nd down and 4.
Now Mahomes.
Slant route, that's good.
And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
First carry here for Ken Walker.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Smith.
This is Fant on the short completion.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30.
Throwing is Smith.
Has it complete to Jackson Smith-Njigba.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Here's Walker.
And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle. So a great start. They force the turnover on the other side and then take it down the field on their first drive and finish it off with a short touchdown run.
Nice and efficient, excellent job blocking, finds the gap and barrels into the end zone. Great way to finish off that drive.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, first and 10. And some space here. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Here's Pacheco once again to the 43, second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Second down and 8. Here's Jerick McKinnon, his first carry of the ball game. And he'll be stopped at the 46, gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 44-yard line. On first and 10, here's Pacheco.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a first and 10. Straight ahead they go with McKinnon.
And he stopped immediately there.
Here's second and 10.
Mahomes now to throw.
He finds his man, Sky Moore.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Second down and 4.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And this will be a Seahawks first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Smith.
Smith and Jigba with a grab. Room to maneuver at the 35.
And finally down at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Smith.
That's complete to his running back, Dallas.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Smith. Being chased out left.
And Smith able to move the chains before sliding down.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10.
Back to throw, Smith.
He completes this to Walker.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
To throw is Smith. This is caught. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Kenneth Walker.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Well, he is putting in a great all-around game, Charles. He already ran one in for a score, and now they utilize him in the passing game.
And they put a lot of pressure on a defensive coordinator and a defense, don't they? Because they're used to him as a runner. But it turns out he's just as dangerous as some of those receivers, and he showed it right there. You don't pay enough attention to him defensively, he makes you pay.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
On first down, Mahomes.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Second and 10.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And incomplete on the deep ball.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Mahomes going to throw.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Come on, boy. Come on.
Right to the air. Here is Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
Anytime a team goes on the road, there's always that little bit of fear that maybe they can be affected by the hometown crowd. But this is where game planning really came into play. They talked about it all week. Go in there.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And they'll start. It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium.
Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, quick. Warriors 70. Hey, check back, check back, 6.
On first down, Dobbs to throw. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Now Dobbs.
That's complete to K.J. Osborne. Still going inside the 20.
Touchdown, Vikings.
K.J. Osborne.
72 yards.
And the Vikings are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Joseph connects on the extra point.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown.
Returning it, Justice Hill.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson.
That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it.
It's a big play there for Baltimore. 41 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Devin Duvernay.
A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Ravens are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. And that is one, no doubt, that may come back to haunt them because the PAT tied it. They didn't need to go for two.
I keep searching for an explanation. I know it's quick right here. I think I can search for the next year and not come up with anything that absolutely works. Kick the point, man. Kick the point. I don't get it.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Here's Dobbs to throw.
That's complete to Chandler on the check down.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Dobbs. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Down the right sideline.
Touchdown, Vikings.
Ty Chandler
39 yards.
And the Vikings add 6 to their lead.
Joseph on for the extra point. And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown.
Returning it, Hill. The dangerous Hill now to return.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throws on target to Duvernay.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
They run over center with Mitchell. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
They go play action with Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They go play action now. Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Back to the ground here, Mitchell.
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Jackson, options out left. Breaks through the contact. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 11 yards out.
And the Ravens are back within a couple of the lead. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the three-point shot, and people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Dobbs looking to throw on first down.
This one caught by Osborne, right side. Down the sideline he goes.
And he will finally be taken out of bounds as it's an enormous play there on the final snap of this first quarter. On 1st and 10, Dobbs. He finds his man, complete. That's Chandler. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Now a handoff to Chandler.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Now Chandler.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Chandler. Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. From the 3-yard line once more. Now here's 3rd and goal. They run it with Chandler. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Dobbs is throwing. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2, and the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Throwing is Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Byron. We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the LA Chargers. Two former division rivals in the old AFC West, the Seahawks and Chargers, are underway. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Well, right away, they'll change the look. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert rolling to his right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And got his man complete. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield. A big play there on the first play of the game. And even 40 yards. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. They'll roll him out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That sack, it goes to Boye Mafe.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
On second down, here's Herbert. A little short pass. This is Everett. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
Yeah, they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They snap it to Herbert. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Here's Smith. This is Fant on the short completion. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he is going to lose yardage here. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigba. 54 yards. And the Seahawks use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Charger drive about to get going. Things a lot different than the last time they were on the field. Remember, they threw the interception, gave up the touchdown, and now trailing 7-0 and looking for a response. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Well, starting drive number 2 off on the right foot. Completion for the first down. Drive 1 they had to be pretty frustrating because they moved the football. They just didn't get any points out of it.
But warm-up QB, too. Let's bring in the backup. I mean, my goodness, you take them downfield and you don't score points. You know I'm being totally facetious here, right? I'm just kidding. Nice first drive. Rarely do teams score on every single drive in a game, but they like what they did there. They just hope they can pay it off this time with some points.
Play action. It's Herbert.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns. And the Seahawks are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Smith. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Walker.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Now Geno. This is Fant on the short completion. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Geno. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
2nd down and a yard.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
They run again with Walker. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. There to make the tackle, Khalil Mack.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, a give to Charbonnet.
That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running. Excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Walker is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now it's Smith. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
This Charger defense continuing to hold the line. Now it's a 3rd and goal situation. Geno now to throw. Touchdown!
Ken Walker
from 3 yards out.
And the Seahawks go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one.
Oh, this is blocked. It's picked up. A live ball. He's got daylight. And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. You figure with a veteran kicker out there, these extra points almost automatic, but this one turns into 2 points the other way.
And we both know it's hard to put it on him. I think there's a breakdown in the protection, but guess what? It does go against his record.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Charger drive about to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if finally we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. Pushing through tacklers at the 30. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement, because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Now Geno on 1st down. Flush to his right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Smith now to throw. He'll buy some time right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. They're going to look to throw. Got a man, and
he hits him in stride. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon.
Back deep for L.A. is Darius Davis.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. The final shot before the break for Herbert. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Smith on first down. Rolling to his right. He puts it on the carpet. It's out. And picked up by the Chargers. Shifts by him.
Well, CD, that's one of those plays you put a mark by. I mean, that could be a big momentum swing here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Yeah, we may have to revisit it, right? Because if that drive ends up in the end zone, they're sitting pretty at that point. Now, instead, it's a 2-score game. That has a chance to tighten up considerably.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Austin Eckler.
A 21-yard touchdown run.
And the Chargers take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away.
And he will not bring it out. He'll just go down to a knee here for a touchback. And the ball will come out to the 25. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Sticking with Walker on second down.
7 yards there and a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And Walker once more.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
And from the gun, here's a handoff to Charbonnet.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd down, it's Walker.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith.
Throw out wide to Walker.
And bulldozing his way through. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Walker.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Back to throw, Smith. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll sneak it with Smith. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Yeah, partner, they went a little conservative, didn't they? And they ended up marking it short. And now I wonder, will they even do it again on 3rd down?
This Charger defense continuing to hold the line. Now it's a 3rd and goal situation.
They'll try and run, Walker.
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Kenneth Walker.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Seahawks are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
All right, now the Seahawks face a big 2-point conversion attempt. They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. This to the sideline and over everybody, incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Eckler. Touchdown, Chargers. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points that gets them back within a field goal.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 98 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
And down to the 36-yard line here. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Smith.
That is caught. Down inside the 10.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Jackson Smith-Njigba
with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And there.